Hello, everyone. I am finally going to give my opinion on Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro and their thing that's going on. They are at odds with one another. So, first of all, I'm going to say that I'm on Candace's side. And even though I don't agree with everything she says, I do agree with a lot of the things that she says she believes in. And I'm going to stand by being on her side because, first of all, it seems, in my opinion, that Ben Shapiro became angry with her when she said that, in a nutshell, I'm paraphrasing. Of course, at the beginning, Candace said she condemned Hamas for the attack. But then when the retaliation was completely, in my opinion, and obviously in her opinion too, was just on a crazy level. It was disproportionate. The retaliation was disproportionate because there were, a few days ago, 11,000 Palestinian people, innocents that did not attack anyone, who had lost their lives in the Israeli bombings, and 4,000 in that number were children. The number is said to be higher because the buildings that are collapsed now, that have collapsed, still have people under them, like bodies, okay? So she was just saying, what about peace? Let's get to a solution. And it was like taken like she was anti, get it? And of course, that is crazy. And then Ben Shapiro was recorded saying that she was disgraceful and that she had faux sophistication, which he was calling her ignorant, not a nice way, but he was calling her ignorant when he said she had faux sophistication on the subject of Israel and Gaza, and she was speaking about something she did not know about. And he was telling this to a crowd of his fans, supporters, whatever they were, and someone was secretly recording him. And so Candace saw what happened in the on the video, and she responded with Bible verses. One of the Bible verses said something, and it's in the Bible because I looked it up. You cannot serve two gods. You cannot you cannot love God and money. And they took that as anti. I mean, come on now. We can quote the Bible. This is a Christian nation, and we are free to quote the Bible and live by the word. Although it's very hard, none of us are living completely by the word. And if you say that you do, you're a liar. And so you're not. But because we're none perfect, but we're supposed to strive for that. And so if it is anti to quote the Bible, then what is this world? What is this country coming to? We say that we are a Christian country, but what is it coming to when quoting the Bible can be taken as anti anyone? Okay. And she put up another quote from these are the quotes that Candace put up on X, formerly known as Twitter. So she put, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. So this is what got these people riled up. A quote from the Bible, well, two actually. These are two quotes from the Bible, and they are saying that she is she's anti them for using those quotes. And I'm like, when does quoting the Bible become anti anything? I mean, seriously, this woman calls herself a Christian, and now she can't quote the Bible, which we are supposed to live by. Go and tell that to somebody else. Like, we have to stand up with Candace in this one. Yeah, she's done a lot of crap, spoken a lot of dumb things about her own race to pacify and kiss up. But she said a lot of things about us, the black race and the Hispanic race, black and brown people, that's true, that are true. Some of those things that she says are true. But she also says some things that are definitely, and she knows they are lies. So yeah, she calls herself a Christian, but she's also a sinner just like the rest of us. But how are we going to cower away and not stand with her? Because we can't let anyone bully us for being Christians and quoting the Bible and trying to live a good Christian life. Maybe Candace, I'm speaking to her if she ever hears this, maybe now you will see that you were a pawn in their game. And you were a part of the problem. And now you can turn around. You don't need them. You have popularity. People know you around the world. And many people, including black people, we agree with a lot of the things that you say. Now, stop kissing ass and get on your feet and do the right thing, because they're coming for you and you're going to need us, right? You're going to need all of your fans and you're going to need your people. All right, that's my opinion. Here's the rest. And so then here comes someone else going after Candace now. So according to Newsweek, Candace Owens slammed by conservative organization that started her. Conservative personality Candace Owens was recently criticized by an organization she previously said started her. On Monday, the David Horowitz Freedom Center, a conservative organization, issued a statement slamming Owens and said that despite previously supporting Owens, it no longer could after she began giving platforms to anti-Israel voices like Andrew Tate, a Muslim convert who said that ISIS are the real Muslims because ISIS do exactly what the book says. Instead of focusing on the meaningful activism and defense of American values that brought her to our attention, Candace Owens has become obsessed with her own fame, stirring up drama to compensate for a lack of real achievements, the organization said. So they're pretty much saying that she's a zero, right? And this is a quote. Her comments about Israel and her promotion of people like Andrew Tate are part of a pattern. Candace tackles a subject she knows nothing about. Again, they're calling her ignorant. Never bothers to learn anything about ignorance. That's what they're calling her. And then rides the backlash by playing the victim to generate more fame and money. So they're going after her character and her intellect. And you know what, guys? I don't give a damn what anybody says. This is one way of being racist, because calling a black person ignorant and, just using things like this for clout, saying that she is disgraceful. That is one way of being racist. Because what does the N-word, what they say the N-word is supposed to mean, right? Ignorant. And you can use it on anybody of any color. Well, they've called her ignorant three times now. Okay? So I surely hope that Candace opens her eyes and realize that they're coming to get her. They're going after you, Candace. And you are going to need your people of a certain persuasion, right? So let's see what happens. And I hope that her career survives this, because I don't see where she was behaving disgracefully by not wanting people to die. I don't see where she was behaving disgracefully by speaking with Andrew Tate or giving him a platform to be anti anybody. She spoke with him about becoming a Muslim and why he did it. She spoke with him at the height of when Andrew Tate and his brother had been arrested in, I forgot the country, you guys. I really forgot what country were they in Ukraine? I don't remember what country they were in, but they were arrested and jailed for trafficking. Okay? Get it? I had to say it like break it up into syllables so that I won't get in trouble with YouTube. But Andrew Tate had been released. I don't remember if he was on, like, what do you call that? Home arrest or something like that. But she spoke with him about all of the accusations. And of course, you're going to go into someone's background and get to know them and see how, what things make them tick before you jump into the big subject that's trending. I mean, seriously, like, are you just going to jump in and not try to get the background on this person to try to see how they could have been involved in something like this, or how it made you think they couldn't have been involved in something like that, that it's a setup, But anyway, Candace can do it on her own. She doesn't need the backing of either of these organizations. Although she said that she and Ben Shapiro, they've butt heads before, because remember, Ben Shapiro, he took the jab, right? And he was pushing it and saying that it was fine. And then he came around and realized that he made a mistake. And so after he realized that he made a mistake, he and Candace were on better terms. But she says that she and Ben, they rarely see one another because Ben lives in Florida and Candace lives in Tennessee, where many of the other contributors to the Daily Wire live in Tennessee. So, and also, according to her, Ben is not the CEO. Although, if you read about Daily Wire, he is part owner. So he kind of still is her boss. But it went on, you guys, after. So there was, when she made the statement about God or money, right? He says, well, if I'm causing you blah, 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 I don't know word for word how he said it, but he offered her to quit if Daily Wire money was causing her some kind of, moral issue, right? So he offered her to quit, and she didn't take the bait. She also went on Tucker Carlson's show, and they brought the feud up between she and Ben Shapiro, which is where I learned about Ben not living there and not being a CEO. But I'm looking at this, and I think that it is going to continue. Whenever a wolf sees dinner, the whole pack goes after it, right? And they bring it down and they feast. And that's what I see happening with Candace. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully, they let this go and bygones be bygones. But Ben Shapiro is, in my opinion, like a dog on a bone. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. And yes, I'm on Candace's side. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, share, and comment. It will really help to get this video going. Thanks.